Good morning. Alleluia. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Alleluia. Today is Easter Tuesday. It is a glorious, bright, sunny but frosty morning in Northumberland. And I've just been reading the Gospel for today, which is, as you will hear later, the encounter that Mary and Jesus have outside the tomb, where her tears are transformed by the presence and the love of Jesus. But not only is her sadness transformed, but she is given a purpose to go and to share the news of the resurrection with other people. We are still living in that difficult time. We've just heard, I think most of us, on the news yesterday that it's likely that the lockdown will continue maybe for at least another 3 weeks. And for many people, it is a time of tears. Each one of those statistics, as I've said before, is a human life and a human family touched with sadness and pain. But the resurrection speaks into those difficult times. It speaks into the lives of those people who face sadness and who feel close to despair. And the resurrection says, first of all, I am with you. I have entered into death. And then it says, I have entered into death so that I might transform death and give new life. That is something that we need to hold and to keep and to live in the coming weeks. That the resurrection tells us that all will be well, and all manner of things will be well, in the words of Mother Julian, in the words of the Queen, that we will meet again. So I turn again to Mother Julian and to a passage for today that is entitled Enthroned in the Soul. I've never said this before, but we have to remember that when Mother Julian wrote, she wrote about man and he. So often when we would write about people and we, but I don't think it's fair to change her words. He showed himself often as a king, but chiefly in man's soul. Here he made his resting place and glorious city, a throne from which he will never rise nor ever leave. As truly as we shall live eternally in God's joy, praising him and thanking him, so have we been loved and known in God's foreknowledge and purpose from before time began. Truly there can be no greater joy, as I see it, than that he who is the highest and most powerful and noblest and most worthy is also the lowest and most humble, the homeliest and the most courteous. And truly indeed will this marvelous joy be known to us when we meet him. In our encounter with Christ, we know joy and hope and love. May God bless us all today and keep us in that love.